everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to episode 2 of Python's World. Or technically, this is the 52nd episode of this entire world thus far. Now, that's the first thing I wanted to quickly address, is any potential confusion that might have been caused by the first episode. In that, yes, last episode was technically episode 1 of season 2, but it was also episode 51 overall of this entire world so far. This area of the world is in the same world as season 1. We're just a long way away from home. So I think what I'll do to clear up any potential confusion is at the bottom of every video description, I will put both the episode number from this season and indeed the cumulative total episode number from this world. So yeah, hopefully that helps clear things up for any of you new viewers to the channel lately. The way I run the seasons and this world in general is pretty much the exact same as how I ran the original Python's World, in that instead of starting a new world for each season, we simply start in a new area of the same world each season. And by doing that, after we finally complete all of the goals we set ourselves for season 2, as per the previous episode, we'll be able to have the option to go back to the season 1 area of the world and start working on older projects and indeed be able to use our old gear. And I think what I'll do at that point as well is pretty much just revert this series back to being a sort of, in air quotes, normal Let's Play with no twists. So after we have the goals for season 2 achieved, we can start using bows and swords once again. But yeah, for now, up until that point, we are still banned from using swords and bows. I just thought it would be a fun twist to try for a little bit. Oh my goodness me, the traveling merchant spawned literally behind me just then. Hey buddy, what you got for me? Hay bales and a water bucket. I mean, if this guy hangs around long enough, I might be able to get enough iron to trade the water bucket for a couple of emeralds. We could also trade away some hay bales. I'd say this will be the thing that takes a little bit longer because we'd need to plant down the seeds and wait for them to grow. Unless we've got ourselves a supply of bones already. While we check up on our supply here, it gives me an opportunity to say an enormous, huge, massive thank you for all of your incredible support you guys showed on the first episode. I really do appreciate all of the love, support, like ratings, comments, all of that stuff that you guys showed my way in the last episode. Truly, thank you. So, 3 bones. That's all we have. That's not going to give us a great deal of bone meal now, is it? But it should be enough to maybe grow a couple bits of wheat at the very least. So, do you know what? How's about we begin on a little bit of Operation Sustainability? We need to be able to feed ourselves. And by planting down all of these seeds, we'll eventually be able to have ourselves a bunch of bread. And here we are, my friends. The next thing I want to get done as part of Operation Sustainability is to round up a whole bunch of farm animals. Maybe have a cow pen, a pig pen, a chicken pen, a sheep pen, all the pens. Then we can breed them up, maybe cull a few of them, and then have ourselves a fairly decent food source. Only, yeah, at this particular point in time, I have no food. Well, he says, as he's actually got an apple right there. I don't typically like eating apples in Minecraft at the start, though, because I like to save these instead for golden apples, so we can maybe cure some villagers eventually. Now, I was thinking, how on earth am I going to lure pigs into a pen if we don't have potatoes or carrots just yet? And then I realized we've got a bunch of llamas over here currently tethered to a traveling merchant. If I was to place down a boat, what we get here is the lead. And that is how you get leads from llamas without killing them. Although with that said, I'm pretty sure you can use shears to detach leads from mobs now as well. But yeah, I don't have any iron just yet. So yeah, the boat trick will have to do for now. So here we go, getting a whole bunch of pens placed down. These will just be temporary until I come up with a proper build for these dudes. But for now, yeah, I wanted to get them sort of corralled into their pens so we know where they are at the very least. Oh, okay, a traveling llama has taken it upon himself to take up residence in one of these here pens. Hey, you do you there, buddy. Time to grab some farm animals. In you come, buddies. There we go. Oink, oink. There's one cow and a second cow. And in you come. Got ourselves a couple of chickens here. And in they come. In fact, I could breed these guys up as well. Come on. Boom. Boom. There you go. Do the breedy. Increase the amount of chickens we have here. Yeah. Look at this little fella. Oh, good lord. Ah, let's see how well these spears could do. Okay. Struggling a little bit. Ah, these guys are so quick. I always forget how quick they are. I might just have to ask them a question instead. Come on. Oh, I am not dying to baby zombies. No way. No way. Oh, I can't sprint anymore. Okay. This is a bit of a yikes, isn't it? Let me see if I can't do a little bit of this. Yeah. Try and get in now, sunshine. Oh! The one egg I have. This guy, I can see it coming. This guy's going to wind up opening the doors to these zombies, and they'll be able to get in, and they'll kill me. Uh-oh. Should I just cut to the chase? Let's do this thing. Try it now, sunshine. Got you as well. Now, I can safely go to sleep. Finally! When you realise that rotten flesh is actually a food source and you can use it in a tight situation. Yeah. I might be hungry, but I should get a little bit of health regen at the very least from all this. Oh, come on! I've only just woken up and it's raining already! What is this, Britain? Hey guys, check this out. Just a random floating block. This is funny because at the Season 1 area of the world, at Firefly Falls, there's another random floating block. Seems to be a running gag in this whole series, doesn't it? Anyway, back to luring farm animals. Come on then, my woolly friends, get yourself in here. And there we are, 2 sheep, 2 cows, 2 chickens, and a bred one, and 2 piggies. And some eggies. Go on, give me another one. Ah, right. Shall we try and get this guy a water bucket now? I think that'd be a cool idea. We've done Operation Sustainability. Now we need to go for Operation Survivability. In other words, gear upgrades. Alrighty, my friends. Time to head underground in search of iron. Let's do this thing. Let's see what we have underneath our brand new Season 2 base area. Whoa, okay. Whopping great underwater cave. Wow. That is ginormous. Since that underwater cave was so vast, I think what I'll do is I'll opt instead for a good old-fashioned ladder shaft down into the depths. Maybe a little bit more nearby my base here. The good thing is that's giving me a chance to get myself back to base here. Have a little bit of a pit stop. Maybe go to sleep. Get rid of this gosh-forsaken thunderstorm. And then we can pop down underground feeling a little bit more prepared. Don't worry, traveling merchant. I'll get that bucket for you. Oh, the chicken escaped. Oh, this chicken is way too smart for its own good. It figured out how to use a pressure plate. Uh-oh. I mean, if he's got that kind of intelligence right now, I dread to think what kind of things you have in store for when you've grown up. Are you hell-bent on world domination? I'm not entirely sure about that, chicken. Alright, oh, ouch. We've got ourselves a little bit of a cave system here, folks. And would you look at that? There's even the beginnings of a lush cave down there. I just really hope that when I finish this little caving session and I go back up the ladder, I hope that my Season 2 base area hasn't turned into some sort of freakish, hellish, fire-ridden landscape as a result of that chicken. I guess we shall find out soon enough, eh, folks? For now, though, we are looking for iron. Although, it might be worthwhile picking up just a little bit more copper at the very least, right? Ah, beautiful. Finally, some good old-fashioned iron. My goodness me, this is the sort of cave system I could see myself getting lost in very, very easily. Lots of sharp turnings, lots of intersections. Ugh. It's a bit of a yikes if you ask me. I mean, just look at this. What kind of cave is this? It's a tiny little claustrophobic spaghetti noodle type mini cave that leads to a dead end. Ugh. I'm definitely getting lost in here, aren't I? I can feel it coming. That's if I'm not snuck up on by a horrible hostile mob beforehand, that is. I guess it's not all doom and gloom, though. The big upside of having all these caves nearby is plentiful access to resources. Not a bad little start we got right here. 22 iron, a bunch of coal and copper. It's a good thing I brought with me a bunch of wood because, yeah, as a result, I can make myself a bunch of torches so I can stay down in the caves here for a little bit longer. Well, that's my copper pickaxe gone, but the good news is we can upgrade up to iron in just a bit here. And of course, we can't go forgetting about the fact we've got a new upgraded spear type to be had as well. Nice. Anyway, for now, let's grab ourselves that iron pick and let's grab one of these. And yeah, here we are with an iron spear, 1.05 attack speed and 3 attack damage. As the flower pot king of Minecraft, this find I very much approve of. In the first episode, we were having a little bit of trouble trying to find a bunch of clay in the mangrove swamp. Little did I know, underneath our base area was a lush cave containing multitudes of clay. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful though, isn't it? Ah, yeah, iron galore. Bang on enough, in fact, for a full set of iron armor. So, while we set these things to smelt, let's go ahead and make exactly that. So there we are with the chestplate, and there we are with the booties. I'm sorry, copper armor, your time has already come. You have been retired. How on earth did I almost forget about this? The good old-fashioned shield. So we've got a ton of copper, a bit of iron, a bit of lapis, and a bit of coal. Do we continue going down in the hope that we find ourselves some nice easy diamonds, or do we head back? Head down, head back, head down, head back. I'm going down. Oh, hey there, random, easily accessible spore blossom. There's definitely something we could add to our episode 1 house, right? It would add a good amount of atmosphere with all the little particle effects. Oh, yeah. Lush caves equals glowberries, another food source we can have in our collection. Oh my goodness, they are everywhere. Should we make ourselves some shears and start grabbing ourselves some of these little vine pieces? I think that'd be a nice idea. Add some nature to our Season 2 build. In fact, I'll tell you what, while we're down here, and since we have a lush caves biome here, why don't we just go for the whole shaboodle of nature-y related stuff? So we've got azalea bushes, we've got flowering azalea bushes. More than anything, if we just grab ourselves a whole bunch of moss blocks and then bone meal the tops of them, we should be able to grab ourselves pretty much all of the foliage you can get from lush cave biomes, right? Look at this little area of the lush cave. The thing is, I've always intended on building in the newer cave biomes that were introduced with 1.17 and 1.18, but I just sort of never have. At some point soon, I'd very much like to change that, but I've been saying that for years now at this point, so it's probably going to be years even still before I actually get round to building in these new cave biomes. But yeah, I mean, look at this. This is absolutely ginormous, isn't it? Oh, it's just such a nice place to be as well. Oh no, oh no, 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 not like this. Oh, come on then, try it. Slap, slap. No, no. Come on, you can do this, Python. Yes! Oh! I had to just sort of stop, have my shield out for a long amount of time and just sort of calm myself down in the middle of that Enderman battle. I was fully expected to die there, but somehow, miraculously, I did not. How about that, huh? Yeah! Who says you need swords and bows? Now, how about some diamonds as a reward for managing to survive all that? Ah! Okay, creeper brother. Okay. Okay, just capitalizing on the fact that I was jump scared nearly to death by an Enderman here. You want to get in on the action as well, do you? Well, congratulations, you succeeded at jump scaring me again. I won't lie, that actually legitimately scared me. I've been playing this game for nearly 15 years and I still get jump scared by creepers. What can I say, my friends? Them Battlefield 6 immaculate reaction times coming into play right there. And hey, would you look at this? We have our first diamonds of Season 2 right there. Fantastic. So let's get rid of the dirt and let's pick up some diamonds, shall we? Look at that. The diamond spear can now be created. Oh, snap. Even more diamonds. The other ones I found were, like, literally just here. Turns out if I had followed this cave a little bit further, I'd have been good. Go on, then. Who says my creeper brothers aren't useful sometimes, eh? So we've got 3 diamonds on us right now. What have we got going on here? 4, 5, and 6. All right, not too bad. So with that amount, I'll be able to make myself a pickaxe, a spear, and save the remaining 2 for an enchant table. Just when you think you're done with your caving session, Minecraft dangles a little bit of diamond ore in front of you. Is this what it feels like to be a pig led by a carrot on a stick? And another diamond, or several, as it turns out. We're now up to 10. Oh, Minecraft, you keep on spoiling me, don't you? Ah, who try? Wait. Oh, hello, this guy. Boom! Yeah, get speared to death. Let's see if we can't get these diamonds without getting horribly killed, huh? So, here we are. 1. And, oh, no, there is another one. 2. I think it's just 2, though. Do you know what I've just realized? And quite frankly, it's disgusting that it's taken me this long to realize. I haven't picked up any clay. How? Oh, interesting. You can spear multiple mobs with 1 jab, I've just realized. Ooh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? But yeah, going back to the clay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some up. Ready? Run! Yeah! I love this new jab mechanic. Wait, that guy only took 3 hits? Wow, that's kind of nuts. I wonder if you sprinting with your spear makes the jab do more damage. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, right? Yeah! Get out of it, spider. Check it out. Another diamond for you, boy. All right, let's see how we do. Spear against enchanted bow. Let's do this thing. Run up. Yep, that's 2 little jabs. Jab, hit. And then jab, hit. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, I missed that hit that time. But yeah, there we are. Hey, not too bad, huh? Seems to be the way to go, doesn't it? So, run at them, jab, hit, back off, jab, hit, back off, jab. Oh, hey, a carrot. Don't mind if I do. You know what else I wouldn't mind, though? Getting out of here. This is now my final bit of good food. So, yeah. Maybe the time has come to cut this thing short. Let's try to make our way out of here. That might be easier said than done, though. What was I saying earlier about getting lost? I've just realized something else as well. No way is that traveling merchant still at the surface, right? If he is, I must admit, I would be genuinely staggered. Ah, there's diamonds down there. No, Python. No. You're going home, or trying to find your way home. Just keep on that goal. Don't get distracted. Oh, I managed to find my way back to the stone layers. Now, if I could just find my way to the surface. Just gotta find my way to the surface now. And I gotta be pretty quick about it because, well, I don't have a great deal of health left. Oh, I found the ladder. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, man. Okay. We've survived. We have survived our cave sesh here. And we've come out the other side with many, many goodies. So nearly 3 stacks of copper, a whole bunch of iron with a bunch more to smelt, 13 diamonds and half a stack of coal. For our first mining trip, I'd say we haven't done too bad here. Alrighty folks, with a whole bunch of stuff smelting and with all of my items nicely organized, we need to quickly get on top of our food situation so we can get our health back, and then we need to start the grind towards getting ourselves a comment of the day book and a super chat legends book. Alright, that's the feathers sorted out. That's the leather. Is someone going to tell me where on earth this zombie got a leash from? Did another traveling merchant spawn in or something? Like, seriously, what is going on there? That's our food situation taken care of. And I tell you what, while we're back at base here, why don't we take care of a whole bunch of gear upgrades? Starting off with a diamond spear, 0.95 attack speed. That is starting to get a little bit on the slow side, but we do have 4 attack damage, which is another 1 attack damage on top of the iron spear. So we started off today with 2 attack damage with the copper spear, and now we're up to double that. As a backup, though, we're going to have ourselves a diamond axe for 9 attack damage. Let's get ourselves a good old pickaxe. I'm going to say a shovel as well. And you know what? Because we're using axes also as weapons in this season, and we're going to be needing quite a lot of wood for our eventual settlement here, I'm actually going to make a second diamond axe as well. And then the remaining 2 can be used for an enchant table. To find ourselves some squid, we need ourselves either a river or an ocean. So that means we have to go exploring a little bit, see what's beyond the mangrove biome surrounding our season 2 area here. So yeah, bear with me while I channel my inner Shrek while I wade my way through this here swamp. Oh, well, ain't this a turn up? We actually do have an ocean nearby. Fantastic. Also, a massive floating island over there. What the heck? Wow, that's quite something, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Even more floating islands with bamboo on top. All right, squiddies, where y'all at, huh? Oh, no way. I can see something under the water there. It's a brand new mob as part of the Mounts of Mayhem game drop. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Nautilus. Dude, I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find that today, but there we are. Oh, drowned. Let's get away from him. I don't know if it's just a regular saddle you can put on those fellas, but in addition to that, you can apply armor to them as well. Now, apparently the Nautilus armor can only be found inside of various loot chests. I'm not entirely sure exactly which loot chests, but yeah, some loot chests. And slap! Thank you very much. Check it out, my friends. The final element we need for our book and quills. Sugarcane. Thank you very much. Do you know what? I keep looking at this shipwreck in the distance, and logic dictates as an underwater structure, maybe there is a chance of the Nautilus armor being in here, right? At the time of me recording this video, I have absolutely no idea where the Nautilus armor actually spawns. But yeah, the logic in my mind says that these should have them, right? Also, can I just mention the elephant in the room? Or should I say, the mountains in the room? Look at that! That's enormous! And hey, look at on the right-hand side over there as well. Wow. Alrighty, let's see if I was right. So this one is going to be the treasure room. Ooh, emeralds, gold, iron, a bottle of enchanting even. So this one down here is the treasure map 1. Oh, look at that. We found it. Copper Nautilus armor. Huh. Okay, I can't say that that was the chest I was expecting the Nautilus armor to be in. I was expecting either the treasure one or the supply one. What's this got in it? Ooh, moss, paper, coal, and some mystery suspicious stew. Do you know what? We can make saddles now, can't we? I feel like I'd be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't at least try to tame a Nautilus in today's episode. So let's head back to base. I'm going to get a saddle created. We're going to come back out here. We're going to see if we can't tame ourselves a Nautilus. Just so I'm not shortchanging myself, let's make sure we have enough resources to get our book and krill situation sorted. There we are. There's the 2 of them. And now, yeah, the remaining 3 leather I had in one of my chests was enough to make a saddle. I've gone ahead and created a bucket here in case I need to feed the Nautilus, maybe fish or something in order to tame them. Again, I feel like logically that makes sense. So let's get back out to the ocean and let's start playing around with the new Nautilus. Tactical fishing. So I just picked up a Nemo, and that's the first ever time in 52 episodes on this world that I've gone ahead and picked up a fish in a bucket. That's kind of mad to me. But anyways, here we are back at the ocean. Let's see if we can't find ourselves a Nautilus again. Oh, snappers, here we go. We found one. So, what do I do with this guy? Okay, so do you not take fish? Can I, like, just ride you like a horse and then that's the way I tame you? No. Alright, I might have gone ahead and looked on the wiki. So it turns out in order to tame Nautiluses, you need either pufferfish items or a bucket of pufferfish. Now, so far as I know, I'm in the correct biome, I think, in order for pufferfish to be able to spawn on in. So if I just roam around here long enough, hopefully I'll be able to grab myself a couple. Hopefully without getting horrifically poisoned by them as well. Hang on a minute. My eagle eyes have just spotted something. Is that what I think it is? I can see a trident drowned, and I think it's riding a Nautilus. Oh, dude. What a combo. All right, let's go ahead and do the thing, shall we? I think this is going to have to be an axe job, though. So, oh, snap. These guys ride undead versions of Nautiluses as well. Ah! What? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Well, you saw it here first. Shields are completely bugged in this version. Did you see how fast my health went down from 10 hearts down to like 2.5? What on earth? The good news is water deaths aren't actually that bad. All of your items float up to the surface, right? So if I just grab myself a little bit of wood here, I should be able to make a boat, get back out there, pick up all my items with absolute ease. Still a bit of a yikes, though. I lost over 20 levels because of that encounter. Yikes. Hang on a minute. The iron helmet has gone walkabout. Did the drowned rob it from me or something? Where on earth even is it now? Oh, wait, no, hang on. He's there. And he does indeed have my cap on. Oh, you son of a gun. Right. As opposed to using my bugged shield, I think what might be a better idea is if I just sort of try to brute force this. Yeah! Aha! Yeah, suck on that. Right, I've got my cap back. And, oh, hello, a copper ingot for your boy as well. But yeah, look at this. We've got an undead version of a Nautilus. Dude, this guy's cool looking. I hope I don't wind up losing track of that guy. Only I would very much like to try and tame that guy. My first victim has been located. Oh, no. Come on, man. Come on, let me grab him. There we go. No way I managed to successfully tame an undead Nautilus with only one pufferfish, though, right? I'd have to be extraordinarily lucky for that. Unless they only take one pufferfish by default. That'd be kind of cool as well. All right, one bucket of pufferfish. Boom. Wait, did that work? No! I think we need to go grab ourselves some more pufferfish. There we go. Got another one. Oh, there's another one even still. I wonder if I just, like, flat out kill this one. Yeah, give me your item. Thank you. I am a very determined python at this point. So yeah, we've got this one in a bucket. So those love hearts that popped up, doesn't that mean it's in breeding mode? Can you not actually tame these guys? Oh! Okay, I think I was just being a colossal doofus brain. I just had to get my saddle and then right click on this guy. Oh, no way. Whoa! There's a dash effect. Oh, wow. Rather similar to camel dashes. You can dash underwater. Oh, dude, this is so boss. And probably the best thing of all, are you guys noticing the breath bar? It is no longer going down. And that is because of this brand new Breath of the Nautilus effect. It basically freezes your oxygen consumption, but it doesn't allow it to come back. It just freezes it. So can I still place the armor on a zombie Nautilus? Yeah. Oh, dude, this is awesome. Like, seriously awesome. I did not think today's episode would be the episode I tame an undead zombie Nautilus, but there we are. Dude, this is such a good way of traversing underwater. Who says you need depth strider, huh? Not your boy. Since this guy is so good at traversing underwater, I wonder if I could use him to make my way all the way back to my Season 2 base area. I mean, it does mean going through the mangrove here, and therefore there's probably going to be quite a lot of routes to avoid, but ultimately, we should be able to make our way back, right? Oh, wait a minute, though. We never went ahead and checked out the buried treasure map here. If I was to head east, and then north slightly, we should be able to find this bad boy. And who knows, maybe this treasure chest has a chance for higher-end Nautilus armor to spawn in it. So here we are on the map. If I bring up my F3 screen, so long as the first and third number on that section relative line, about halfway down on the left-hand side, as long as those both are 9, on Java Edition anyway, the treasure chest should be down here. And it is. What have we got here? No sign of any upgraded Nautilus armor, sadly. But we do still have ourselves a diamond and some other bits and bobs here, which is quite nice. Now, my friends, now we can start heading our way back to our Season 2 base area with our brand new zombie Nautilus friend. Alright, my friends, it's turning out to be a little bit of a pain trying to traverse the mangrove swamp here, but slowly but surely, we're making our way. There's our base. You can see it just there. Oh, wow. You can even, like, launch yourself into the sky a little bit. Oh, dude, that's awesome. But, yeah, here we are. I can't believe it. We've got ourselves a zombie Nautilus pet on episode 2. So on that awesome note, my friends, it is time to wrap up today's episode. But before I do so, I do have some well-deserved shout-outs to give. First of all, to all of these beautiful people here, Angela H, Red Panda Gaming, Mama Bear, and Guy Person, all for donating since the World Tour episode. I really do appreciate you folks going above and beyond with your support. Truly, it means the world to me. And finally, to wrap things up, we have the first comment of the day for Season 2. Ethan Michael asks, does obtaining all weapons mean all tiers too, such as wood, stone, iron, etc.? I must admit, I didn't really consider that as something we could potentially go for in terms of a goal for Season 2. I mean, to be honest, I don't really see a reason why we couldn't go for that goal. I mean, when you think about it, especially in terms of sort of the high-end materials, you only ever need one netherite ingot to be able to upgrade diamond gear up to netherite, right? And then all of the previous tiers of gear are super easy to come by, aren't they? So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do that as a little bit of an extension to the try to obtain all weapons, aside from the sword and bow goal for Season 2. We're also going to add into the mix that we need to try and get all of the different tiers. Although, with that said, in terms of the weaponry, literally it's, what, only the axe and the spears that have different tiers. Tridents are a one and done kind of thing, as are crossbows, as are maces. So yeah, as much as, yes, it's an extension of one of the challenges, it's not that much of an extension of that challenge, right? So yeah, let's go for it. But now, though, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you folks have enjoyed today's episode. Drop a like if you have. I'd really appreciate it. And, of course, hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on my future content. For now, though, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support. And I'll see you folks in tomorrow's episode. Bye-bye.